Jump in. So let me call this regular meeting of the Board of Public Safety to order. For the record, it is Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. It is 6:33 p.m. We have commissioners participating in person here in the auditorium. I have Commissioner Battle, Commissioner McLeod, Commissioner Benedetto, and Commissioner Spino. And participating via Zoom, I have Commissioner Cogswell. So with that said, we have our quorum. Could we please stand and pledge the flag?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
All right, let's jump into this meeting quickly. First item on the agenda is to open the meeting to the public for public comments. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner
Second.
Benedetto, with a second by Commissioner McLeod. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So are there members of the public that wish to address the board at this time?
Yes, please.
If you could come to the microphone and for the record, state your name.
My name is John Lemieux, and first and foremost, I want to congratulate the new firefighters being sworn in tonight. And I do not want to distract from that. I have two specific issues I need to address. I will not do so right now, but it has to do with complaints against the police department. So I think it would be better in another setting. If the board could reach out to me, please.
Okay, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mr. Lemieux. It's, Chief, is this where you want to do the badge? If we can, if you want to take the podium and talk about anybody else from the public before I turn this over to Chief Borden for our pinning ceremony. Is there anyone else from the public that does wish to address the board? All right, Chief, it's yours.
So tonight, we'd like to officially recognize some of our newer members. Some of them actually have about 2 years on the job, and we have not had a formal swearing in or badge pinning for them due to COVID, due to different administrations coming and going and things. There's several factors, but we didn't want to miss this opportunity. So tonight, we'd like to be able to do that officially with the mayor swearing them in, and then we're going to have their badges officially pinned on by one of their family members. So if you'd like to
Great.
come up and we'll call them up. Can I have firefighter Nolan Dalecki, Gage Abraham, Stephanie Scoville, Christopher Evans, Matthew Biltz, Michael Frere, and Andrew Baldwin, please come up to the front of the room.
All right, so I guess I'll do this individually and I'll administer the oath. Thank you. So first for Nolan Dalecki, if you could step forward, I'll administer the oath of office. And then I guess we have your mom pinning you. Okay, so if you would raise your right hand. Do you, Nolan Dalecki, recognize the badge of Christ as a symbol of public faith and trust, and solemnly affirm to perform the duties of firefighter for the city of Taunton to the best of your ability, to serve your department with respect and commitment, to serve the citizens of Taunton with compassion, courage, and integrity, and to support and uphold the Constitution of the state of Connecticut and the charter of the city of Philadelphia.
Thank you.
That's where you want to stick. Okay, Gage Abraham. Do you, Gage Abraham, recognize that as a firefighter as a symbol of public faith and trust, and do solemnly affirm to perform the duties as a firefighter for the city of Torrington to the best of your ability, to serve your department with respect and dignity, to serve the citizens of Torrington with compassion, courage, and integrity, and to support and uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution of the State of Connecticut, and the Charter of the City of Torrington. Everybody. So tricky. Stephanie Scoville. It's almost like family. Do you, Stephanie Scoville, recognize the valid firefighter? Do you solemnly affirm to perform the duties of firefighter to serve the department with respect and dignity for the citizens of courage and integrity, and to support and serve and the Charter of the City of Torrington. And her mom, Jackie, is pinning her. Yeah, it's getting a picture. That's right. She has time to burn. Christopher Evans. Mom Donna is pinning. Matthew Biltz. His wife Kendall is pinning. Okay, Michael Frayer. Am I pronouncing that right? You, Michael. Is it Haley? Yeah. Haley is pinning. And Andrew Baldwin. Pinning. If, congratulations to all of you. And on behalf of the city, I'm incredibly grateful for your courage to step into this role. And I don't know if you just want to make the rounds and let the commissioners get a chance to shake your hand. All right. So that is the fun part of the evening. And for all of the family members that came out, thank you for making time out of your day to help celebrate your loved ones and for sharing them with us. I'm going to give a couple of moments for those of you that want to leave the room. You're welcome to stay and listen to all the rest of the reports, which are so riveting. But feel free to go and spend a little time as a family.
You guys have a good night. I thought they wanted to listen to the new deputy captain speak.
All right. So we can move into item number 2. I will entertain a motion to accept the special budget meeting minutes from May 3rd,
So moved.
2023. Thank you. I had a motion by Commissioner Benedetto, second by Commissioner Spino. Are there questions or comments on the minutes? Hearing none, I'll call the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item 3, I'll entertain a motion to accept the regular meeting minutes from May 3rd, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Benedetto, seconded by Commissioner McLeod. Questions or comments on the minutes or the motion? Hearing none, I'll call this motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 4, I'll entertain a motion to accept the special joint meeting minutes with the City Council from May 8th, 2023.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
So motion made by Commissioner Benedetto, seconded by Commissioner McLeod. Questions or comments on the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any
I abstain.
opposed? One abstention for the record is Commissioner Spino. Item 5, I'll entertain a motion to accept the special meeting minutes from May 15th, 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Benedetto,
Second.
seconded by Commissioner McLeod. Questions on these minutes? Hearing none, I'll call the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? We're done with the minutes. Moving on to item 6, on the recommendation of the Vehicle Replacement Advisory Board, the fleet manager and the purchasing agent. I'll entertain a motion to authorize the mayor to act on behalf of the city to award, execute, and administer the purchase of 5 utility police explorers from MHQ of Middletown, Connecticut in the amount of $300,836.81. This will be funded from the vehicle replacement account, which was previously approved by the city council and is explained in a letter from purchasing agent dated June 1, 2023.
So moved.
Thank you,
Second.
Commissioner Benedetto, second by Commissioner Spino. Questions on the motion? I see Emil is here. If there are questions.
Just a question, lettering, or is that done through the police department? What kind of lettering are going on these vehicles? I know we have different styles.
The police department decided to downgrade from the supervisory unit, so we're all going with all explorers instead of the expeditions. So what happens is the 2 supervisory units went down from expeditions to explorers, and everything else are what they normally use are explorers. So even though she says 5, but there are different categories. You have supervisory units, you have patrol units, and you have an admin unit.
Okay.
And one of the admin units are going into the detective unit because it was totaled by a rear end collision.
And how about the lettering on the vehicles?
Excuse me,
What's the lettering on the vehicles going to look like?
that would be up to the,
It's gonna be the same.
The same, like
Yep.
the like ghost?
No. These are gonna be all marked like 8, 12, 13. All the new ones. These are not gonna be, they're not gonna be the subdued.
Oh, okay.
All of these are, like, the only exception is, I believe the supervisor vehicle has interior lighting instead of a roof lighting, correct me?
it's instead of the light bar,
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a different light. bar.
including the detective unit.
Yeah, and the detective vehicle is just gonna be black unmarked.
Mhm.
Other questions? Hearing none, I'll call this motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Right, item 7, I'll entertain a motion on, on recommendation of the Vehicle Replacement Advisory Board, the fleet manager and purchasing agent to authorize the mayor to act on behalf of the city to award, execute, and administer the purchase of 2 trucks for the traffic division from MHQ of Middletown, Connecticut in the amount of $244,742.28. This is to be funded from vehicle replacement account and was previously approved by city council as further explained in a letter from purchasing agent dated June 1, 2023.
So move.
Thank you, Commissioner Battles, seconded by Commissioner Spino. Are there questions on this motion?
Are we retiring any vehicles from traffic now, from the fleet?
Yes, we will, we'll be removing the last Crown Vic, which we will try and make a presentation for that when it happens.
Other questions? I also just do wish to acknowledge Commissioner McLeod is a member of the Vehicle Replacement Advisory Board who does help.
Yeah, I just did want to make a comment to just to the board more than anything that it was kind of the first meeting where I've actually sat where they went through all the extensive numbers to justify the purchases of everything. And the ducks are in a row, believe me. I was impressed with that. So I don't have any questions,
Okay, thank you.
even though I think I said I'd vote for it then, but not tonight or something. You know, but-
All right, thank you, Commissioner. All right, if there are no other questions or comments, I'll call the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, we're moving into item 8. I'll entertain a motion to accept Police Chief Baldwin's report for April 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner
Second.
Benedetto, second by Commissioner McLeod. Questions or comments on the report? Hearing none. I'll call this motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries. Item 9, I'll entertain a motion to accept Fire Chief Borden's report for April 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner
Second.
Benedetto, seconded by Commissioner Spino. Questions or comments on the report? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any,
Aye.
any opposed? Motion carries. 10, I'll entertain a motion to accept the EMS provider activity report for April 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner
Second.
Benedetto, seconded by Commissioner Cloud. Questions or comments? Yes.
The only comment I was going to make, Jeff and Chief Gordon, just all I keep hearing about is just what we've spoken about in a couple of meetings. Lack of communication, between both departments going to a call where maybe we could, the fire department could have been called off sooner or vice versa. Nothing specific. That's just what, I get put in my ears, and we've touched base on that a couple of meetings in a row. So I don't know if we've tried to do something better with that or what we're working on or.
So I
what's your
know
ideas?
that if the EMS arrives on the scene first, the fire department's not needed. I know that the guys will call LCD and cancel, if they hear the sirens coming and they're not needed. So they are doing that.
Is there a problem with LCD?
No,
Never getting back, because I know you don't directly communicate per se, but.
yeah, no, I think LCD is pretty quick. When we call them and ask them to, to cancel incoming units, they're pretty quick on that. I mean, I think, again, we're not 100% sure of what they're coming to. I think that's changed a little bit over time. So again, I think if, and a lot of times they arrive on the scene too, and it's as simple like just waving them off. So I think that just is continuing to happen.
Thank you.
Other questions on EMS report? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 10, I'll entertain a motion to consider business by volunteer fire departments.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Benedetto.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner McLeod. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So way in the back. I need my glasses to see you. You are. Anything?
Our show is August 4th. Just last month, they did, no, they didn't have to say, but August 4th.
Excellent.
We have another flyer going out to try to get more volunteers.
Yeah, you're lighting up the social media. It's like every business in town is holding up your banner.
Again, that's been,
Ah,
It's not working?
we got 8 applications going to her.
Down.
We've been down at Franklin Street, but 90% of people there are under the.
Hmm.
Pick them up on the way down?
Yeah. Send out the flyer, see what happens.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Maybe the car show will bring you a, yeah. Michael Whitaker, I see, is on the call.
Yeah, just want to say for the record, congratulations to the 6 firefighters pinned tonight. Some of them we've worked with for a bit now, but others we're looking forward to working with on the fire ground. So it was good to see them tonight. Just some updates from us. We have 1 firefighter who will be attending a live burn on 6/22 that'll satisfy his annual requirements. And that'll bring him back to an interior status, and that'll bring us back to 2 interior firefighters after we've lost 5. We do have 2 members who are wrapping up firefighter 1 now, and so that we're becoming very close to making them interior firefighters, and that'll bring our numbers to 4. One of them is a volunteer with a neighboring department who lives on the town line, so he's also applied here at Drakeville to help us with our responses. The other is a former explorer who moved up to regular active status after he became 18 this year, so that was a good story there. We are processing between 6 or 7 applicants, and we've already had them at the firehouse, and we've been fitting them for gear and going through the onboarding process now. So we've had some very successful recruiting. A lot of it's been through word of mouth, which is great, but we're going to continue pushing. The only other update that we have is we moved some FEMA money for the Assistance of Firefighters grant with our air pack project from training over to equipment. So we're finally going to be able to order our 2 final MSA air packs, 4 bottles and 4 medium masks. That'll also mean that each truck will now have a thermal imaging camera, as 3 of those packs are going to have integrated cameras. So a little bit of a win there as well. But that's the major stuff that's going on with us.
Thank you. Any questions for the volunteers? All right, we'll move into item 12. I'll entertain a motion to consider business by department heads.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Benedetto.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Spino. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we'll go to the chief, deputy chief. Burrell, anything this evening?
Just a few short things. We have an officer, Delagnis, who's graduating from New Britain Academy tomorrow. There's a few of us going down for his graduation at 10 a.m. The unfortunate part is he has a broken wrist, so he's going to be on light duty for a little bit. We're continuing to conduct backgrounds, trying to fill the 2 seats we have for the July class. And right now, we're hoping everything pans out with some of the backgrounds we are doing. We had the Special Olympics last week. Just want to thank everyone for coming out and running, participating in the event. Commissioner Benedetto, recognize you again, 30 years running in the event.
Thank you.
Our PAL program, we started planning on the summer camps, putting that together, and Summerfest. And we'll have more information coming forward with that. That's pretty much what we have. Try to stay all positive stuff tonight.
Great. Any questions for police department? Anything from the captain tonight? You're good? All right. Chief Borden, anything to add this evening?
Yes, we've been working on our budget and along with for the new budget coming up, and also looking at doing our final spending of projects that we've held off, just watching fiscal year. So trying to wrap up all that. Met with the executive board, with the union, to discuss several just ongoing items and keeping an open door relationship with them. Again, we've been ordering new equipment, and in the packet that was sent to you, got a letter of appreciation from Harlingen Fire Department for a mutual aid request for a structure fire that we responded to and helped them out. So that was a nice letter to get from them. We had a great turnout for the Memorial Day Parade. Our numbers were pretty good. It was nice to see everybody participating in that and honoring our veterans. And we are starting the 21st of this month, our promotional testing process. We've hired the company, Mission CIT, to come out and administer that. So that the first round of that, the written, will be conducted at the fire school on the 21st for the rank of lieutenant, which we have 2 vacant positions. And then battalion chief, we're testing with anticipation of positions coming up in the near future. And that's it.
Thank you, Chief. Anything for Chief Borden? Anything from Trinity this evening?
Nothing tonight. Thanks.
You're good? All right, let's move into item 13. I'll entertain a motion to consider business by the mayor and members of the Board of Public Safety.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Benedetto.
Second.
Second by Commissioner McLeod. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Let's start with Commissioner Cogswell. Anything this evening?
Just sorry that I couldn't be there in person for the pinnings this evening, and thank you to our newest firefighters for their service to the fire service in the city of Torrington. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Spino.
Just congratulations to our new firefighters.
Thank you. Commissioner Benedetto.
Yeah, I did all that. Congratulations to our new firefighters. And I just want to thank Torrington Police Department, Torrington Fire Department for their runners. And Detective Madeline Barfan. That event, it's such a great event, people out, people in the streets, and it was just it's a fun day. So thank everybody that participated. We'd like to see the ambulance guys there. More firefighter runners, be good. But thank you. And
And you need the ambulance. For me at least.
you're there in heart.
Commissioner
That's all.
McLeod.
Thank you.
All I have is just congratulating the new firefighters. I've seen a few of them around for a while, so it's good to get that done. So congratulations to them.
Commissioner Battle.
Also, congratulations to the new firefighters. That's
All right, so I'll just add this evening, tomorrow night is the meeting of the Board of Finance for the setting of the mill rate and adoption of budgets. I did advance to the Board of Finance the budgets as amended by the City Council and for the Board of Safety's information. The one department that I did seek additional reductions from was the Police Department. And I think Deputy Chief Barone and Chief Baldwin worked on looking at those vacancies where we were budgeting for 10 vacancies. I know there are more than 10 now,
Yes.
but realizing that, you know, the possibility of filling those vacancies on July 1st are slim and none. They did bring forward $175,000 in reductions by funding 5 of those positions at the half year. So, yeah, I think it's reasonable. I don't think it hurts, and it certainly still preserves all 10 positions in that department budget. So it's in the Board of Finance's hands now with some recommendations from me on how we can advance this budget with less than a 1 mil increase to the budget as a whole. Sharing sacrifice with the Board of Education on this one, which I won't say any more about that, but so with that said, if there are no questions from me on those budget cuts, and again, my gratitude to the police department for stepping up and recognizing the need. Fire department is holding their place with their budget. And if there is no further business for the board, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Thank you, Commissioner Benedetto, Commissioner McLeod, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, we are adjourned. Thank you all.